Alright, so we've played as everybody pretty much. Goes Jason. I think... Is this the last level before... It's the cave, right? Yeah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, Oscar St. John, he was actually one of my favorite Rangers too. I liked the original Red Ranger, even after like the Green Ranger came on board, and then like he came back as the White Ranger, and he kind of just got like the shaft, and was like, yeah, you know what? We're replacing you. I thought his character was pretty cool in the show. Plus, I mean, he got to fight Goldar. He got to fight the Green Ranger a couple times. Well, I must admit, the way that fight ended, it could have been a more drawn-out fight, like in terms of it being, really awesome. But, take that. But it was still good. I watched the original Japanese footage on that, too, because it was a comparison from the original. It was always funny when I was watching Power Rangers as a kid. You notice that, like, the American footage is different, like, the quality is different from the Japanese ones, because they're a little bit older. But, I gotta admit, the Japanese version is pretty cool. And, like, now as an adult, I can actually see, like, the difference. You'll instantly know when it's the Japanese footage and when it's the American. Well, I kind of never understood like why a lot of the actors complained about like getting more money and stuff, because I don't think many of them, if I remember correctly, I think Jason David Frank is like only one to actually do fight scenes in the Ranger outfits. I'm not too sure on that. I think I heard that from him before, like on his Facebook page, but I was actually really surprised that a lot of them. Because, like, the thing is, most of them do voiceover. It was all voiceover. So I'm like, well, why are you, like, that's why I want to know, like, the whole story. Like, asking, like, next time I see JDF and everything, hopefully I can get that out of them, figure out, like, like, how much time they actually spent in the actual suits, and their voices coming from it, and then, obviously know when the Japanese footage is, and then, when can, like, how long do they spend in the suits, and what was dubbed in a studio. That's what I like to figure out. Because again, like I said, Jason was one of my favorite characters. The Red Ranger's great. I know my buddy Steve. He's a huge Red Ranger nut. I have a pendant that I bought off of. What did I buy it off of? Oh, there's that sword. Knife to the back. I bought it off of Etsy. It was a Power Rangers one, and it was pretty damn cool. It was the Red Ranger's power coin on like a chain necklace thing, and I showed it to my buddy Steve, and he flipped his shit. He goes, "I want that! I want it! Gimme!" And I was like, "Whoa, dude, calm yourself down." I was like, "Just go on Etsy and get it." And I don't think he ever did though. But there we go. But they were selling all those on me. I don't know if they were selling the Green Ranger or the White Ranger one, but the original Power Ranger were there. Ooh. See him there? Oh, okay. Boom. Yeah. But yeah, the Power Ranger memorabilia that's coming out is pretty good. My sister actually a while back, she bought herself like a thermos mug thing. And she brought it to work. Everyone's like, "Why do you have that?" And like some of the people at work were like, "Yeah, that's awesome," because anybody that she works with is pretty much relatively our age, or like a few years younger, but was still young enough to remember how badass the original Power Ranger stuff was. You're going down. You're going down. Stab you. Boom. Whoop. I don't think so. Should be at the boss. Now I really want to play Streets of Rage. Now, I have Streets of Rage, I got the first one on the Sega, box and all. And I can get the collection on the 360. And I know I have, ooh, nice, pinball. I have Streets of Rage 2 on my PS3, but unfortunately my PS3 is still out of commission. The money that I've been getting from my job and stuff, I could have bought myself a new PS3. But like I said earlier in this Let's Play, I'm doing a lot of Christmas shopping for people who've had a pretty shitty year like I've had, so I can wait, Everyone's like, why don't you just get a PS4? And like I said, I'm still not sold on getting a PS4. Not anytime soon, because, well, the PS4, I mean, it's got games I want that are coming out, but they're not out yet, and I'd rather have them solve the technical problems that they've had with it. So that's what I've been doing anyway. Okay, let's see where we're going. Oh wait, yeah, I still gotta get through this lab. Shoot! Whoa. That's kind of funny that it actually hurts them. That's pretty realistic. Because if anybody's ever played like old games or even like some games of today, when there's all these enemies on these screens and they get hit by a laser but they don't get damaged by it, and you're like, wow, that's pretty unrealistic. Yep. Boom. Boom. Son. You got slammed, son. Boom. Boom. So let me go back. I want to get to the boss. Let's do this. That was the most difficult fight in the game. A wall laser. I kind of wish they had given the Rangers here a little bit more. I thought it was hit. A little more. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, have them a bit more realistic. Not realistic. More variation. Like, I wish you could do more with their weapons. And because like they're just kind of like color swap palettes, you know. At least if they're human forms, they have they have a little bit there's difference to them. Hey, was this oh yeah. I love it. They're all getting vaporized. Gotta go fast. Sonic. That's kind of another weird thing about this game. I've only come across, like, we only have 2 labs, obviously, as shown down the bottom of the screen. But when you really think about it, there haven't been any 1-ups in this game. At least the ones that I haven't found. But I'm just like, really? Like, where are they? Like, are there any actual ones? If anybody's like actually watching this like later on down the road, I probably won't go look it up because I'm lazy. But if you can find out for me, or if you know, please leave a comment down below. And I can't answer comments anymore, unfortunately, because of how stupid Google Plus is. Now, I have another YouTube account, but I just primarily did AMVs on for years. I don't really use it anymore. So I use that as a test subject, and I really do not like this whole Google Plus thing, okay? And if any of you watch my channel, you'll know from a video about like 2 weeks ago that I was talking about this, and how I was greatly disappointed with how shitty Google Plus is and how it's ruining stuff like this. Because I don't understand, there was no real point. Hey, you know what? Get rid of this guy. Multi-hit combo! No, you're not going anywhere, pal. Okay, nice try. Again, I don't remember this boss at all. This is... Alright. Oh, man. Aha! I've learned your pattern. I don't even think he started to change up his pattern. Oh, okay, yeah, he definitely did. See, this is like what I mean about like games like this, of how you can keep coming back and just keep on playing them over and over, even though like there's not much to unlock. It's something you don't get a lot with video games these days. I kind of want to make a long video about this. It's gonna be like a major project if I had the attention span to continue it. But if any of you actually realize it, the reason why you trade games in so often these days is because you get bored of them really quick. And I don't trade games in, obviously. I mean, I traded in Animal Crossing and New Leaf because I thought that game was fun, and Panda Lady and I were actually playing it together for a while. But it just wasn't that good of a game, at least to me. I mean, like, I know it's a good game, but it just didn't hold my interest for very long.